Over the past couple of weeks, we've looked at niche markets because we feel in order to stand out from the thousands of people out there, you need to specialise in one area and stick to that niche in order to make yourself more plausible and ultimately sell more. We've been asked a lot about how to stand out from other sellers on different platforms, but especially Etzy. So this week we are going to tell you about niching down and selling on this great site. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button, as every week we bring out new videos to help you make money and get the life you want. So how can you stand out and sell on Etzy? As you probably know, Etzy is mainly about crafts and handmade objects, and therefore the quality of whatever you've created is of the highest priority. Anything else, including monetary value placed on it, are secondary. The balance between money and standing out with what you've created can cause some artists to struggle with the concept of selling their products. Etzy is a marketplace where artists and creators can sell their work locally and globally, which means doing what they love and making money. So what to sell on Etzy? As we've said, creating within a niche and standing out from everyone else is so important, whether you are creating jewellery, painting or other handcrafted products and services. If you do it well, you will stand out and sell on Etzy. You should only sell arts and crafts that you are passionate about, as this will show when you describe and show off whatever you are selling. It goes without saying that you should set a high standard for your work and are unique enough to make buyers notice them. We have friends that make and sell handmade jewellery on Etzy. Each are unique and different, not mass-produced and bought in bulk to sell on. There are pictures of her making her things with great descriptions of each object. This makes her stand out and is her niche. If you specialise in a craft like pottery or ceramics, design or painting, then stick to this and show off your skills. Of course, with a practical head on, you need to consider what it is you are going to sell and is there a market for it and how you are going to get your products to people that buy them. If you do wood carvings, this could be a huge problem getting them to a buyer, but not one that can't be overcome, so don't be put off. Here are a few things you should consider. What is your niche product? Have a specific product that you want to sell. If you want to sell jewellery like our friend, do you want to do rings, brooches or necklaces? You can narrow it down even more. Maybe you like doing animal designs or just working with a particular metal. Pin down what it is you make and how to stand out from everyone else. Weight and size. Lighter products cost less to post and they also take up less room, which if you are starting off and doing from a room in your home could be a blessing if you are only doing small objects. Pricing. There's no better way to work out how much to charge than to search for similar objects online. Although you want to be different, there will be similar artists that sell things close to what you do, so take a look and see how much they charge. You might be surprised. However, be careful not to be too competitive until you've worked out your costs and the time it takes. Only then can you really work out your pricing. Avoid seasonal. Products that only sell at certain times of the year will limit your earnings considerably. To maximise your earnings, you need to sell products that people will buy regardless of the time of year. So how can you make money on Etzy? Etzy is a favourite for artists who specialise in handmade goods and products, but it takes a lot of work and planning to achieve a good living, and you need to be doing this at the same time as making your products. Can you do both? Make the product and do all the social media to help sell those products. The first step in building a successful Etzy shop is making sure you're creating something that is in demand. Have you already tried selling your products at a local market or put them into a shop which will sell them for you? If you find they are selling out quickly, then maybe there's a bigger market for you. Are people who know you always asking for your products? And more importantly, are they paying you what you want to be earning? It's also just the start, however. Use this to help you test your product and do the research. Once you have decided upon an Etzy shop, you have a whole new set of skills to learn, like optimizing your listings and promoting your store. Don't assume all the work is over. It's only just beginning. Before we continue with selling your product on Etzy, we should talk about selling private label products. It's not an area we feel comfortable about promoting, as you don't have the same passion for something that you have just bought and are selling. Also, anyone can find the same product and do the same thing, so where's your niche? Etsy is a great platform to showcase your handmade craft and arts for sale. So the idea of selling pre-made products and branding them your own is just wrong. This sort of thing happens all the time on Amazon, but Etsy tries to put a stop to this practice, and we applaud them for that. Some will slip through the net, but not many. People come to Etsy for the uniqueness and want something that is different from what you can buy on the high street. So be careful, as Etsy states that this practice is a clear violation of their policy and they will suspend your account if they find you doing it. The focus on handmade products is taken very seriously on Etsy. So back to selling on the site. You first have to create an account to set up your online shop at Etsy. There's plenty of help videos on Etsy and on YouTube on how to do this. You will need to fill out your store information with images and description to provide users details about what you are selling. Images are the first thing many potential customers will see of your product, so if it means spending some money to get some pictures done for you, then do so. Just clicking away on your smartphone might not be the greatest first impression. Setting up on Etsy obviously comes at a cost. Listing fees are 20 cents per item, and they also take 3.5% of every sale you make. In addition to that, you need to remember the expenses if you accept credit card payments and the conversion rate if you are elsewhere. The expenses can add up quickly. That's before things like sales tax and your own self-employment tax. So you have to be sure that you have the right product and you have worked out your costs. But remember, you're not just paying to set up the shop on Etsy, you are paying for millions of buyers who have shopped multiple times on this platform. Anyone who has started a business for themselves knows how hard it is to get in front of potential buyers. Etsy does this for you. If people want to buy handcrafted arts and crafts, then they head to Etsy. Customers buy from platforms that they can trust, and Etsy has trust through many years of selling and the standards they set for their sellers. You will still need to market and promote your site to get buyers, and this process can take months or longer. But if your product is good enough, you will get found. Making a good listing on Etsy is essential. Any good business will work constantly on their ranking on Google search. It's the same on Etsy. You must find a way to appear at the top of search results. Appearing near the top should yield your shop more clicks and visitors, which in turn should give you more buyers. The process of getting listed on Etsy is the same as most search-driven platforms. Here are a few things you need to be doing. Keyword research. The keyword you plan on optimizing for your Etsy list will make or break your earning potential on the site. Like Google and Amazon, in which you have multiple tools for keywords and competition research to choose from, so does Etsy. Competitor research. Once you have chosen your keywords, you can use it to show how your competitors are ranking in these keywords. As a shop owner yourself, you need to take the common denominator for all shops. For additional help with competitor research, use the listing in search features on Etsy gadgets. Find at least 3 shops on Etsy that you feel are direct competitors for your keyword. Get their store names and enter them one by one on listing search with your keyword. The tool will show all the tags that shop uses and the items that appear on top of search results for the keyword. Use this information to populate your shop with the ones competitors are using so you can take a piece of their traffic. Listing optimization. Getting potential buyers to click on your shop is just a start. Don't get me wrong, it's a great start, but you then need to close the deal with them by making your listings look attractive. Etsy has a basic overview on how to optimize your shops for people to search, but here are some additional ideas for you. Image optimization. Make sure that your images are high res. You don't have to name them using target keywords. Etsy will change the file name using their naming conversion. Keeping your listings fresh. Keep shuffling your listings by promoting your most popular products constantly. Etsy will prioritize shops that are updating on a regular basis, so you need to keep on top of this. Updates. Etzy improves its algorithms all the time, so you need to be constantly aware of Etsy's SEO practices and change your listings accordingly. When optimizing your Etsy shop on Google, you need to worry about your shop's meta tags and in particular your title and description. Both will appear in search results as your rich snippets. Therefore, your keywords will need to be as descriptive as possible to make people click on them. Limit your product page title to 55 characters and your description to 120 characters. And of course, for your description, provide a detailed explanation of your product. To increase your ranking on search results, you should also look at link building. Etzy mentions it as one of SEO's most important practices you need to do for your shop. One of the simplest ways is to network with other site owners and build organic relationships with them. Think of it like networking, where you try and help each other out. Building relationship is not just purely for link building. People can easily tell if you are only getting backlinks to their site and not helping them in return. So how much work do you need to put into Etzy? That's $1 million question. A lot will depend on what you want to get out of Etzy. Are you looking at creating a side income or a full-time income? You could just do it as a hobby, make a few things and see how they sell. If you're already doing this on markets, etc., then setting up an Etsy account can be seen as another income stream on top of what you're already doing. You need to decide how much time and effort you want to put into Etsy, but remember, first make sure you have a product that people want. Etsy is a great place to sell your handmade product. It focuses on supporting craftspeople and hobbyists by giving them a platform to showcase their work and make a living, but there is a lot of competition. It will be difficult to make money on this site if you're not willing to put in the time and be aware of SEO link building. We hope the tips and advice mentioned in this video will start you on your journey to make money on Etsy. As with anything starting from scratch, it will take time, so don't get despondent. If you have a passion and a talent for making craft things, you can earn money from Etsy. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to look out for the next one in this series. Please remember to subscribe and click on the bell so you'll be notified when the next video comes out. Good luck with earning money, guys, and remember, you can have results or excuses, but you can't have both.